Welcome to our first official stream. We are Saves vs. Death. We are a tabletop RPG actual play, and we're about to run our Cyberpunk Red campaign. Started out as a one-shot, and now we've just turned it into we've adopted it into our main campaign. If you missed the session 0 stream, that is currently available on any podcasting platform as well as YouTube, so you can go look at it there. Also, Eden made a recap, which is really concise and a lot easier to follow, I think. But you should definitely go to our YouTube, subscribe, leave a like. That would be awesome. So, I guess I'll start off by introducing myself. I'm Blank. I'm a father of 2 boys and a husband to one very lovely lady. I work as a systems engineer in real life. I've been playing role-playing games since for as long as I can remember, starting with inventing my own and then transitioning to Advanced Dungeons and Dragons in middle school. And then just onward from there. Cyberpunk is one of my favorites, so I'm like super excited to do this. I'm really excited that Artel Sorian actually released a new edition, and I've been looking forward to running it ever since it came out. But I guess I'm going to move on. I've been talking too much. Why don't we hit Eden? Go ahead.
Yes. Hi. I'm Eden, or Jessiper, and I am the mother of 3 beautiful black cats. I live in pieces. They are my fur babies. You might hear them at some point. I'm sorry. I started with Rifts as the first tabletop gaming experience. My friend Rezik got me into it, and it was a lot of fun. But it was really hard to be consistent, to find a game that was consistent, until a couple of years ago when I got into Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Absolutely loved it. I have never touched Cyberpunk, but my experience with Moxie has just been so much fun, and I'm really looking forward to things.
All right. Let's go with... Sure, you. Go ahead.
First person to talk goes.
Yep.
Hi, how's it going? I'm the famous games end of the internet. That's not true. I do Twitch stream. I have a kiddo. He is 7 and awesome. I work in an arcade professionally. I'm not sure that counts as a profession, but that is my profession. I started role-playing in 99, I want to say, maybe 2000. Actually, I remember playing one of Blank Lake's terrible pen and paper games. I remember it fondly. And that was with D&D, AD&D. But I've played a lot of systems. White Wolf is the one I played the most. But I do have a lot of experience with Shadowrun and Cyberpunk, so totally looking forward to this. And so, yeah.
Cool. And Angus, you're up.
Hi, I'm Angus. I'll be playing the character Angus. Go by Ewan O'Malley, which is actually my very first serious role-playing character's name from Vampire Dark Ages. But I played in a bunch of little one-off D&D games before that. I am a father of 3, married to a lovely, very patient woman, more so than she probably needs to be. I work in law enforcement, and I've loved role-playing games since I started, probably my freshman year, right around 2000, 2001, with Blank and with games over there. Many of my first games with them, and gone through a whole list of different games and goods and bads and everything, and so I've really loved it. Cyberpunk's always been excellent. Since it first got introduced to us, the grittiness of it was always really cool. So, really excited to do this and see where it goes.
Yeah, awesome. So we have a lot of announcements here. I'll go through them as quickly as possible. So in session 0, you will notice that we started with using the Cyberpunk Red Jumpstart kit. We've decided to just switch to actual Cyberpunk Red. And since we decided to pick this up as our main campaign, You're going to notice like some discrepancies between how some characters are in the first 0th episode and this one. Namely, Wraith is going to feel different and Moxie's no longer a nomad, but I'll try to make that work within the narrative. We also made some episodes offline that do the character generation, so we do all the life path stuff and fun stuff like that still. Trying to keep as true to it what we did in the Jumpstart kit as possible, with changes that will make the characters more playable in the long run. Anyway, we recorded that. Probably offer it as a Patreon benefit or something down the road. I'm not really sure. We'll release it somehow.
It was a lot of fun.
At some point. So with Cyberpunk Red, they took a lot of the combat and kind of like made it more concise and easier to flow, but it took out a lot of stuff from Cyberpunk 2020, which is what I'm used to running, that I really love. A lot of systems in there that I run. So if you are trying to follow along in the Friday Night Firefight chapter, I have written extensive rules to update them to what I'm doing. Namely, I've changed auto fire in a major way. It has an exponential difficulty curve as you keep shooting. I've added fumbles back in with firearms so your gun can jam even if it's not poor condition. And then the big change, I think, is what I've made is wound thresholds. So Cyberpunk really only has 2. You're like fine, and then you're dying, I guess, or you're wounded, and then you're dead. And I've kind of split that up into multiple tiers of it to add some drama, and also added like a shock save so you can actually prematurely drop out of the battle if you're too wounded. Should be really cool for some drama, so we'll see how those go. I'll be test running them live. So any feedback you guys have would be awesome. If you are familiar with this system at all, yeah, I'd love to hear comments. And even if you're not, yeah, just let me know what you think.
We love to hear from people.
As we do them, I guess. So in Cyberpunk Red, there's some news. Artel Sorian released its first CPR supplement, and it's pretty freaking awesome. I'm very excited about it. So if you are interested in Cyberpunk, I would totally pick it up. You can find it on their website. It has things from like converting old Cyberpunk 2020 weapons, and then it adds some drones in there. It adds cyber chairs, which is really cool because it's like a positive representation for disabled peoples in role-playing games, which is just a cool initiative in my opinion. So they have a whole chapter on that. It's really cool. And they even have like rules for the in-game MMO called Elf Lines Online, which is really interesting. So you could like run a whole campaign like in Cyberpunk in the fake world that they have, the MMO world. I don't know. There's interesting things you could do with it. Anyway, check it out on their website or on DriveThruRPG. Next, I'll go into. You'll notice I'm gonna toy around with sound and music. We'll see how that works. I'm using an application called Syrinscape. You can get it at Syrinscape.com. They're not a sponsor or anything. It's just really cool. I'm gonna try it out. We'll see how it works. I also want to give a really special shout out to Echo. Thank you, Echo, for all the art stuff you have made for us. I really appreciate you. You are awesome. So thank you. Final announcement. Okay. Next week, Games actually won't be able to make it. His manager is having a child, so he will have to cover that date for next week. So we'll have a guest star in his place. We'll still be streaming, but we'll have a guest star here. So yeah, with that, I guess we will get on to the game. Cool. Woo! My mouth is dry.
A lot of early game announcements.
Yeah, that was a lot of talking.
A lot to get through.
The year is 2045. The fourth corporate war waged between megacorporations Arasaka and Militech disrupted much of the world as we knew it. Supply lines were heavily targeted, shattering the world economy and trade, making new goods rarer and in demand. A virus corrupted and destroyed what we knew of the old net, leaving communities in small, isolated, localized networks called data pools. Night markets emerge, offering goods like roaming salesmen of ancient history. Here one day and completely gone the next, while offering whatever ill-begotten goods some nomad scavenged off to an old battleground, or a booster gang heisted off a Continental brand's delivery truck. Night City, the city of dreams, had become more of a city of nightmares since the pocket nuke erupted inside the Arasaka Tower and left much of downtown in irradiated shambles. Survivors fled to the surrounding suburbs around Night City, while scavengers and gangs declared the abandoned turf free picking, earning it the nickname as the Hot Zone. Still, Night City never surrenders, and rebuilding goes on. Our story picks up in one of the suburbs called Watson, where major development and mega buildings and arcologies are being erected to house thousands of homeless. The characters live in an area torn up by war, leaving several of the other nearby buildings unsafe and empty shells. Near a neighborhood with a heavy Asian population, colloquially known as Kabuki. So, that is my little intro to the setting. If one of you would like to do the recap, just a real brief thing of what happened last week, could one of you lead us in that?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Last week, Angus was approached by a tenant to say that his the power was having trouble. Inspecting that, he ran into a fixer that he pays to keep us safe, who wants more money. Yeah. And he ran into Moxie in the hall, who was trying to steal from children. And then...
One child.
The Anderson gang, to be fair.
Yes, that's true.
Don't fuck with the Andersons.
Thanks.
I should have written on my knuckles.
Moxie noticed that there were some strange people outside. My character, who was on a bender and still awake, and his buddy were wandering through to get burritos and decided to get into an altercation with the people outside, who were Militech. And then upon getting shot, I took off. In the meantime, Angus found that he couldn't fix the power box and left it to Moxie, who decided it wasn't her problem, but she should still get free rent. I went and got a gang that hates us to come try to help us with the Militech problem and cause more trouble. I think that covers everything.
Not everything. So, also, at the end there, Moxie went to a data term to access the pool to research a logo that she saw on the easel of the guy monitoring your building.
It was a news network.
NewsSat. Yeah.
NewsSat logo in the bottom right. She looked it up. She found out that they are trying to set up a new building in Watson. And it turns out that new location is labeled as your apartment, Shady Acres.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes,
Yeah. So, and the gang did try to show up and shot your friend Rex.
Rico.
Rico. And I
You
was
had to
able
save me.
Yeah, both of you. We will have a conversation.
Which I'm fairly certain is just going to increase Rex's price, but...
Right.
Dex. Yeah. Is it Dex or Rex? The fixer.
Rex. R-E-X.
R-E-X. Yeah.
Yep.
No, it'll come out of Wraith's.
Paycheck or whatever.
Rent goes up.
Just just Wraith's rent is going to go up by whatever it is that it goes up by 700 probably.
Oh, some things I should say. Spent luck is not going to be replenished because this is technically the middle of the same thing. Also, games, you should take another point of bleed damage.
Since I wasn't stabilized.
Since you weren't stabilized, and also because the pain starts to set in a little bit as
you come down.
As you come down from whatever high you were on, whatever drug you found. But yeah.
Okay, I'm still on my light track at least.
Who'd like to go? I guess Moxie, we could start with you since the last thing you did was found the.
Yeah, she found the information. She's heading back to the apartment complex.
Okay.
So I suppose she'd go look for Angus. So she'd head to, because she saw him dart off and the gunshots fired. So she'll head that way. Is everybody still there?
Well, I'm going to be grabbing Mr. Wraith.
Okay.
Because we are going to have a quick chit chat. And then we got to go find Rico, who also took off running, who's bleeding, or at least injured. What did he get hit with a bat, or he got hit with a bat, right?
He got shot in the shoulder.
He got shot.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, so we're going to probably want to go find him. We need to stabilize you. So yeah, well,
we're right out front.
So
I think we're in the back alley. I think we're back.
Yeah, you're in the side alley.
Yeah, you're on the side. There is an alley. You're in the side alley. You notice that Moxie, you see kind of the end of this scene, where I guess I think it was 4 gangers, kind of look, I don't know, they look a little upset at Angus's character, and they're walking away, but one of them keeps an eye on the group as they walk, and looks over, huh?
While they're still looking at me, there's something I very much want to do right in front of them while they're still watching me.
Okay.
I'm going to go to Wraith.
Okay.
I'm going to grab Wraith by his short, and I'm going to put him against the wall, and I'm going to put the gun directly into his throat. I'm not going to kill him.
Okay.
I don't care how high you get. Stay in your fucking room. Don't come down here and make problems. Don't fuck around with those people. They're not worth the fucking time. They got shit to do on their own. But try to say it loud enough for them to hear that I'm mad at him for what he did to them.
Okay. You definitely notice the Mohawk chick in the back.
Yeah.
She's watching you deal with him. She kind of smirks.
Yeah.
And then
I am then.
She eyes over your building a little, once over, looking through all the windows, and then continues on.
Okay. Once you're out of sight, I'm going to pull that back, and I'm going to holster it down. Show me your wound.
I open up my shirt, obviously.
Moxie, you're there too, just so you know.
I assume, yeah, okay, so she, rounds the corner or comes, through the building, one or the other?
You probably through the building. You probably went inside first to look for Rex and didn't find him. And then you saw him down the hallway in the door. So, yeah.
Before he went out and, shoved Wraith against the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. She's just gonna stand she'll walk down the hallway, stand in the door frame, kind of cross her arms, lean against the door frame, cross a foot at the ankle.
Oh, this would be a great time for you guys to reintroduce what your characters look like. So go ahead.
So Moxie has dark blue eyes and very high cheekbones that kind of shape a slender face. She's average height, about 5'7". She's got a thin frame, very little curves to her. but a hint of muscle. Her mirror shades are often found sitting atop her head. Her black hair is cut in a pixie style, and she has glowing highlights from Cybertech hair. Currently, they glow a bright blue to complement her bright pink t-shirt, which is loose. It hangs off a shoulder, which you can't see because she's wearing her white windbreaker jacket that always has the collar up. Skinny black jeans that go into sneakers with rainbow-colored laces. That is Moxie 11.
Nice. Very colorful.
Very bright.
And Angus
By contrast.
is not Angus is not does not appear friendly like Moxie does. Angus has he's now currently wearing very clearly combat gear. He's got his combat coat on. He's got a helmet on. He's strapped a big old assault rifle in his hands. He's wearing combat pants into boots. He has scars on his face. He's got one cybernetic hand, just assuming the whole arm goes up is cybernetic. And he's got red hair that's pulled back into kind of a ponytail, clean shaven. Other than that, though, when he's walking around and not in combat gear, he's usually in like sweats and just shoes, and he's got scars all crisscross his body and everything. He's generally pretty gruff, and but tries, like his face like pains his face with pains when he's trying to be nice. That's generally what he looks like.
Okay. Wraith is, leaning against a wall currently. He's wearing a black leather armored jacket that was previously zipped up, but it's open, revealing just a black undershirt. And he is currently wearing cargo shorts because he was up all night the previous night partying. He also looks like somebody who's been shot recently. He's about 5'8". He's got a bald head, but he has cyber hair, and it looks like it's turned off because it's all transparent currently. And yeah, he has it in clear mode. And other than that, he's got a pair of Air Jordans on his feet, and he has a gun that is shoved into his waistband like he is a gangster of some sort. He is not a gangster.
How new are the Air Jordans?
Oh no, these are like classic.
Oh, so
like
they're quite
first
old.
run, very, very old. For a shoe enthusiast, they would be in mint condition because he literally almost never wears them.
But he is today.
If he were sober, he would not be wearing them. They would be in a display case in his room.
Gotcha.
They're probably worth a lot at this point.
I would imagine. His probably one item that's worth money.
Gonna have to sell that.
Okay.
So, Moxie approaches. I see Moxie,
Yes.
is that correct?
Leans on the door frame, and she just, as she's watching this pseudo altercation, looks like I missed quite a good party.
Yeah. I'll grab Mr. Wraith by the shoulder. Please go inside and let's get your wound taken a look at.
Moxie,
Moxie.
I thought I was helping.
You were not.
Hindsight.
Yeah. Anyone see where Rico went?
Do you see Rico peek his head around the corner of the building? He says, "Are they gone?"
Yes, Rico, come inside so we can get your wound looked at.
I'm all right.
Bro, I was trying to help you out.
He says, "I didn't understand what the hell you were saying."
Yeah, it did not work out in my favor.
It's all right, I guess. He walks up to you guys, and says, "So, what was going on?"
I'd look straight at Wraith. What was your plan?
I think everybody's looking at
Yeah.
Wraith, and there's this moment where you
So
notice
the
that
thought
all
was-
eyes are on you.
Because there were people staring at our building, obviously with bad intent, I believe the thought was to go get other people that would be interested in driving them out. So I went to the gang that hates us and enlisted their help.
Obvious bad intent? What were they doing that was obviously bad intent?
They shot
Of-
me.
After you did?
Nothing. I went out and was very polite.
I definitely have a video that says otherwise.
It's a matter of perspective, I feel.
Did they tell you to leave them alone?
No, they said I couldn't be on the street, which I disagreed with.
Did you think at any point you were going to win an altercation with 2 militants?
No, that's in fact the reason I went to go get the gang.
What information did you gather about those 2 people? Those 3 people out there?
They carry assault rifles?
What useful information that would further justify
Did you
your
are
actions?
you purposefully lying?
They're SMGs, it's fine.
Okay.
I exaggerate a little bit. I don't know if you've noticed that about my character.
Okay.
What useful information about the supposed obvious danger, ill intent, did you gather by going over there?
They weren't very friendly.
So shocked.
Rico says, Wraith, man. Maybe
No,
you should
in hindsight, it was a bad idea.
coordinate with us before you go do something like that.
Next time, I will run it past you guys for sure.
Sorry,
you
for
just-
clarification, where are we right now? Having this
You
like,
are
at the
basically
doorway?
on the doorway of the...
Yeah.
Yep. On the
I
side
said we
alley.
have just barely gone inside that door.
Maybe this is a conversation for inside.
Hey, we're
Rico,
having
do you need to
power
Rico,
problems.
do you need to get your wound looked at?
He says, I actually just kind of fainted. I think my jacket caught it.
Okay.
Feigned, I mean. Not fainted. I'm not a pussy.
No, obviously not.
Get inside, please.
Oh, sure. He heads in.
Moxie moves against a wall so that she doesn't get blood on her jacket. As far away from them as she can get.
Okay. So where do you guys go?
I assume to your apartment.
No.
Or an office.
Is there an office in this building? I don't know. Do I have an office in this building?
There is an office. It's really tiny, but there is a lot. There's the lobby is a little bigger, but it's obviously not exactly secluded, and it's right in the front entrance. But there's like a little kitchenette on the lobby that serves like coffee and that kind of thing, donuts. But there's a door next to that leads to a very small office. I would say that there's 5 of you? Yeah. Or no, 4. There's 4 of you. The 4 of you could fit, but it'd be a little cramped.
Well, I'm not taking them to my apartment because I don't like them.
You're not
Fair.
wrong.
We'll go to the office. That's fine. I have my office. You guys can
Okay.
cram it. I don't care.
All right. So you get to the office. It's this small little...
How bad is
Nook.
Wraith's wounds?
There's the small little nook with a desk. There's a office chair that's made out of plastic. It's just one of those plastic like school chairs, 4 legs. 2 of those set up on the other side, and a filing cabinet, as well as your the kind of the security computer is set up in there as well. I'm kind of tucked underneath the desk. You wanted to check on his wounds?
Yeah, he showed it. He opened up his jacket to me earlier so I could see it.
Okay.
How bad are his wounds?
Why don't you roll a
First aids?
first aid? Yeah. Wow. That
First aids. So 7. And, well, let's roll them flat. 8. That would be a 15.
15? Yeah, you assess that the wound is just got some... I mean, there's a bullet there. You can... Do you have a med kit?
Yes.
Okay. So, you can tweezer out the bullet. It didn't make
Right.
it too deep. And easily patch him up. Wrapping
Do I need to
some
make another
gauze
roll-
around
do I need
him.
to make another roll for the patching?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You stabilize it with first aid. That's easy
I
enough.
am not gentle.
Well, that makes
Bedside
sense.
manner of an alligator.
My current stabilization damage DV. What's DV stand for?
Damn it, difficulty value.
My difficulty value is a 10, so I think you would hit that pretty easily. So
Yep,
Yep.
a lot of rolls a 3. So, yeah, so I do that. I'm not gentle though. But I do it reluctantly.
Okay.
And so, did anyone else learn anything valuable about them, or are they just people standing outside doing art?
They are actually a company from Newsat who, according to their website, own this building and are beginning construction.
wait, do I still have to pay rent then?
Rico goes, what?
They do not own this building, as far as I know.
According to their website, they do.
I mean,
Or
they
at
could
least this is their
easily-
new satellite office, and construction is starting. So my guess is whoever was across the street is surveying, drawing the building, planning things. I mean, if the building was for sale, you'd know, wouldn't you?
I would know.
Are you sure?
It does seem like something I should know.
Yes.
I agree.
All right. Well, I'll make a phone call. 2, probably.
Okay.
If I can't find any information about that.
You pull up your agent, and you notice that it's not getting any signal. You dial the number, but like by default, pick it up to your ear. Call didn't connect. You look at it. No signal. No bars.
All right, so we're out of communication.
Which is odd to
Actually-
you all because you guys
what?
know that this is odd to you all. You actually have one thing nice about this apartment building is that your agent always has service.
Yeah, no, when he says that, she's concerned and she pulls out her
Pick
agent
up
to
my
look.
agent.
Yeah. Is it just him or is it ours too?
Did you say that?
Yeah, I said that we don't have any connection here
Okay.
and that we're having power issues.
So when you guys check, sure enough, no bars on your agent.
I would say it's a hostile takeover.
Chris,
Um,
I'd like to take a moment here to think about this from a tactical standpoint of how someone would take out an entire building of people. With
Sure.
superior numbers and time.
Yeah,
I
okay.
feel like that would be a pretty low.
Well, I'm also aware of how corp officers work, corp solos work. So, what would it be? Tactics, intelligence.
Yeah, do a tactics plus intelligence.
It's 8, 15.
So, 15.
But I actually have tactics.
Yeah.
What else here?
So back in your solo days, you could think of if they didn't go through the proper channels to contact the owners of the buildings get a hold of them, make a legitimate purchase for something in the neighborhood like this, you don't think that they have any good intentions. Considering what you know, because you don't, I mean, you haven't been able to get a hold of your family, they didn't contact you, but that reception being gone, you just get this feeling in your gut that tells you they're coming.
All right.
At this point, you can see.
Before you go on, like when I think when I first checked about information, I'd used my agent. Is that not before going to the data term for more information?
Is this a new development?
Yeah.
We don't have?
Yeah.
Correct.
When was the last time my agent was working?
Correct. You were able to use it before you left.
So this is like somewhere between.
In about
Somewhere between the time those people left
about
and
half
now.
an hour to 40 minutes.
Okay.
So it's progressing.
So she would volunteer. She didn't volunteer that information.
Go ahead.
This was just working 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes ago.
All right.
Does anyone remember when the power started fritzing out?
We've always had some small, but it was started happening this morning. Let's do a inventory check of the people we got left in the building here, because chances are everyone's going to get there. If you've got additional gear you need to get moving on it now.
At this moment, there's a knock on the door
I will
to your office.
I will sling the assault rifle. I will draw the heavy pistol. Stand cover to the door there. Pop it open.
Okay, you squeeze through everybody and try to set up this tactical position as best you can. And push the door open.
Yeah.
Okay. In the doorway stands a middle-aged man. He has kind of gray streaks on the side of his hair, with a very sharp, short cut on top. You recognize him as Dr. Carver. He wears a white lab coat, button-up shirt, tie, some slacks. He says, "Hello. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt." He looks over you as you're standing there.
Yes, Dr. Carver, what do you need?
He says, I've been trying to contact some of my colleagues, and I can't seem to get a hold of them.
Yeah.
People in the building are starting to notice the lack of service here.
Yeah, there's an issue developing. Yep.
He says,
I'm going to step out of the office. To get some
At that moment, when you step out, you can see that there's multiple people in the lobby. All people from your building. And as, or after you say that, they all start talking, rumors
Are
like...
the Andersons there?
Yeah, the Andersons are there, and some of them say, "What's going on?"
Okay, everybody. Listen. Looks like this building's being targeted.
Some of them go, "What the hell?"
To be at least
You
renovated
see some of them
by
start immediately walking off.
That's fine. I don't really care.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like we've got some interest in this building from third parties, and it seems that they may have cut off our connection to the net. So we're gonna try to figure things out. If you see anything going on around, please let us know so that we can try to address any issues that come up. But we're gonna get to the bottom of it as soon as we can. All right?
Go ahead and make a.
Yeah, it sounded like I'm a terrible person.
Persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
That's actually not terrible for me.
You know, this is exactly the kind of thing that charismatic leadership is for.
10?
Yeah. No, but one off. 19 total.
19.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I got a 9.
Okay, so you seem to have calmed down some of them. The crowd still looks a little uneasy considering they're being targeted, as you said. But many of them
That's an
say...
intentionally bad choice of words.
Many of them say, all right, or you can hear like murmurs throughout the crowd, and one of them
Call it
in
to the
particular
Andersons.
says, all right, let's just hole up in our building until this all passes over. It'll be okay.
I'm going to call out to the Andersons when you get a chance.
Okay, the Andersons. Yeah, there's Molly, who you haven't or hasn't been introduced to the game. She has one single pink streak of hair in like a shortcut A-frame. She's definitely the ringleader. She has some Rockland Augmentics cyber hands in a cherry red, and she wears a black leather jacket, torn up jeans. She has a barbell through her nose, and she just looks at you like, what?
Molly, come here.
She walks over.
Hey, Molly, how much of your family's here right now?
She says, I got my whole posse with me. What's up?
Listen, Molly. Yeah. Listen, Molly. There's something's going on with a corp coming trying to move into the neighborhood.
Yeah, so you said. What corp? What's going on? We need
I don't
to
know.
cause some damage?
Yeah.
Do you want me to talk to the tenants about it?
If you could get your people just on alert, we might have some visitors at some point, and there might be some real opportunity for you guys to cause some damage.
Okay.
If that sounds like you're something interested in.
She says, I guess.
Well, I appreciate it, Molly.
She says,
So,
all right, Angus, but next time, whatever little girlfriend of yours tries to rob one of my, we're going to have words. You understand me?
that seems fair, Molly.
All right. She is much older than the others, probably in her very early 20s, maybe 21 at most.
Wraith, if you go around, anyone you know that's here that might be useful for keeping an eye out or in a fight, go ahead and just get a quick sit rep on that for me.
Yeah, I'll go rally the troops.
Moxie, where'd you get the info?
Not-
What's that there?
Sorry.
It was getting intense.
Yeah, I
Some
was
problem.
like, I feel like the music's getting changing on me.
Sorry. I'm still figuring out this application. I apologize.
Moxie, how far out were you when you got information on what was going on this thing that you learned?
Well, I learned that it was NewSat from a logo on the easel the guy was working on.
Okay.
And then the information came from their website.
Data point, whatever.
GM, is that
Doodle.
Garden. Yeah.
okay?
Garden.
That's it. Garden. Yeah, from the garden at the Datatam, a couple blocks over.
Okay. Do you have any additional gear you need to get ready, or you guys want to start peeling out? You guys peeling out? I ain't asking you to do much.
Rico says, you know, just out of curiosity, why don't we all go see Rex and get his help on this thing? He's going to be able to employ, like, people, right?
That is what we pay him for.
Where does Rex live in the apartment?
No.
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 Okay.
Only I would have brought Maelstrom now.
What's that?
Nothing. I leave.
Come on, Ray, let's go.
Wait,
Just
so are we gonna go see Rex or what?
yeah, let's go run and see Rest. I don't want to go too many places out here. The Andersons are going to try to keep an eye out here for now. Let's go see what we can find out from Rex.
All right, I can lead us down the way.
As soon as he leaves, I'm gonna start knocking on all the doors down the hallway and not waiting for people to answer. Like, big corporate's coming to get us. Get your guns. Get your wives. Big corporate's coming.
That's what you say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill
right.
you. I'm
Amazing.
gonna kill you.
So I assume you're trying to influence a group using charismatic leadership.
I would like to do so, yes.
Oh, you.
Go ahead and make a charismatic lead. You don't really have groups. You can inspire a very small group. I think of like 3 people, but
Yeah. That's why I'm doing small groups of people.
good. So go ahead and make the roll.
What's my rank in
4.
charismatic group?
Starts
4?
at
Okay.
4.
It's just that plus die roll.
Mhm.
I got an 11.
Okay. So 11's pretty good. All right.
Terrible things to
So
happen to you.
and I didn't hear what you're trying to inspire them to do.
To get ready, I'm telling them, like, the companies are coming.
Okay. As you go down, most of the tenants are like closed. They're like open to look at you, and they're like, no. But you can see like 2 or 3 of them go, hell yeah. One grabs a shotgun, cocks it. He says, we're ready, man. You keep
right.
rocking on, bro.
I mean, if it
Awesome.
gets more guns out the windows, I am going to lose.
We're
this
gonna
place
flatline
so
these gonks.
You damn right.
fast. I'm going to lose this place. My family's going to be very mad at me.
Moxie, what are you doing?
Do you know where Rex is right now?
Who are you talking to?
Sorry.
We're going to his house right now. That's where we're trying to go to. We're going to where he stays.
All right, if you want to give me like 5 minutes just to get some stuff, and I will meet you by the garage.
Should we all go together? Rico
Yeah.
suggests. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'll meet you guys by the side entrance. We can go.
Okay, go get us whatever you need. I'll meet you out there. I am
Okay.
going to be going through the lobby, looking through the windows around there and the back, and just trying to check the perimeter the best I can.
Okay.
And
Go ahead and make a
Moxie-
perception. Just around the bottom of the house?
Uh,
Or
Yeah,
bottom
I
of the
suppose-
apartment?
yeah, through the windows there's about where I'm at, because I'm not going to go all the way to.
You're not going to go outside?
No, eventually I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna look through the lobby and go out and around. Yeah, checking perimeter.
Oh, okay.
So since they're gonna go up and do stuff, I'm just gonna go loop around and meet them in the side alley. Is what my goal is.
Okay.
I'm headed to the roof with tear gas grenades.
Perception is
The roof?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tear gas grenades?
Do you have
Yeah.
tear gas grenades?
Yeah. 3 of them.
Yeah, that's a 13.
That's 13. Okay.
Yeah.
You do your and by the way, you can add your combat awareness to this. It's a relevant scenario.
Oh, so 17.
Okay, so 17. That's pretty good. But you do a perimeter check, and outside of the normal occasional traffic and that kind of thing, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Nothing seems out of the normal. Other than,
Delightful.
Moxie.
Other than that giant tank that sits there, all the time.
Yeah,
It says Militech on the side.
that rolled
News-
into
news-
the main lobby
Yeah,
and is just...
Newsnet. Other than that,
Other than that,
totally,
it's fine.
everything's totally normal.
You good. Oh, and the paratroopers flying in.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
pretty common. Pretty common.
Tuesday.
So
No. What are you doing, Moxie?
She's gonna head to her place, gather anything she owns, which is next to nothing, throw it in her carryall, take it down to her car in the garage,
So,
and throw it in the trunk.
when you open when you get to your garage door, you can
Yeah.
see some graffiti sprayed over the front of your garage. This is fresh, that has not been there before. It's in addition to the graffiti that has already been there. It says Anderson's. You open your garage door.
Oh, I am so tempted to.
Your wheels have been pulled off. The engine has been stripped completely out. Anything that was in the car has been stolen. Your seats cut up and slashed.
Okay.
And your whole thing has been spray painted with their logo.
But there's like a stick of
Just
gum.
Anderson's. And kind of like...
Yes.
Yeah! There's a stick of gum. And a toy car.
Amazing. She takes the gun in the car. Victory for her. Puts them in her pocket.
This car will
happy. Her
not run
can't
again.
run.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But knowing that it's broken, probably still... Because the garage is fairly safe, right? It's...
Well, I mean, it was just broken into. So
from
the
people in
lock...
the apartment,
than
right?
it was
Or...
before.
Yeah, but they didn't have the key. They definitely used a crowbar. So no, I would
Not
say
that
no,
safe.
it's not that safe.
Less safe now.
You live in a very poor place.
Mm-hmm.
Safety is an illusion.
You know what?
Everything
It's okay.
sucks around
You said they took out the engine?
Yeah.
She's going to pop the hood of her car.
Okay.
She's going to throw her carry-all in where the engine was,
Compartment.
Okay.
and then close
That's a good
it.
idea.
Okay. Cool.
That's a good idea.
And she's going to open the stick of gum, pop it in her mouth, toss the car in her hand, and meet them at the side entrance.
Okay. Wraith, what were you doing?
After I rallied the troops, because I live on the 3rd floor, on the way I'm going to stop and grab my flashbang and my 3 gas grenades and head to the roof
Okay.
with my pistol because I don't have a rifle.
Okay. So you're
This
just
is really good
at
sitting on the
rooftops.
roof?
Yeah, I'm looking around. I'm
Okay.
observing. I'm ready.
I guess that Rika would be tagging along with you, and as you guys are going up to the roof, he says, "Wait, we're supposed to meet him downstairs."
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye, though.
He says, well, "You were coming, right? You got to come with us."
Wasn't planning on it. But yeah, I guess I'll go with you.
He says, "All right.
You're real helpful.
I was going to
Real
stay
helpful.
behind and watch it.
No, you got to come with us, man."
All right. So I'm going to go back downstairs, put away my tear gas grenades, keep the flashbang, though.
Okay.
Hey,
So, you guys all eventually meet at the side entrance of the apartment building. Where Rika says, "All right, everybody ready?"
let's go.
All right. He starts leading you down the city streets. He's taking some back alleys, just making sure that you are not followed. It seems like he's guiding you through these really poverty-stricken alleys. I mean, not only did you get passed through the burnt-out tenements that are right next to your building, but you pass through some ones that are occupied. There's like a shop that you pass in the back alley that just says in neon letters, sex, just continues to glow that. And there's a little hole in the wall nook. Looks like probably the worst brothel you may have ever seen. And the smell in this alley is horrible. You guys continue down that way. What?
I'm going to check my agent to see if I get service back at any point.
Not for the time, nope.
Okay. Just let you know.
You continually check. Okay.
No.
You guys follow along with him. If you all want to make a local expert check.
Does this count for our home?
Yep.
Yes. 17.
12.
No. Yes, 17.
Okay.
15.
All right.
17.
17. 17, 15. What else? What'd you get? Wraith?
12.
12. Okay. The 17 gets you. Rico's leading you down this back alley towards Rex's, but there's a certain point where he turns off down an alley, and you think, like, wait, I think that might be the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm starting to question.
I stop
Okay.
because I know where Rex lives.
So you stop at the alley, you're looking down at him, he's standing there.
This way.
As you or after you say that, he starts to slow down, stops, looks up at the sky, says, "I'm so sorry, but they had her.
Fucking knew it.
They had Jenny."
How many? I look up at this guy.
At this moment, he is pulling something from his coat.
Zip, dip, dip,
On
dip,
the
dip.
sides, you see some people in flak jackets move out of cover. They just looked like homeless people that you passed. But they're sure enough dressed in full flak jackets, carrying assault rifles,
I'm
and ready to
tossing
fight.
my flashbang.
Are they Wraith?
We are going to take a break here.
Okay.
Intermission.
Okay.
All right, so let's give us 15 minutes, and we'll
Alrighty.
pick up at 7:50 or
All right. Sounds good.
9:50, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll see you after the intermission.
We'll be right back.
Bye.
Okay.
All right, so we've got last we left we
Yeah, it's a stretch. Here's a stretch.
Big stretch.
Loose band of people willing to kill the other just to survive.
Hey, Blank,
yeah.
did you move to the combat card?
Nope. Not yet.
Okay.
I don't know if there's going to be combat. Let's see.
I hope not.
Last we left off, the heroes were going to go talk to the local fixer Rex to see about getting help about a potential infiltration of the Shady Acres apartment complex. He started leading them down some back alleys, and Angus at a certain point noticed that the direction he was going was kind of off, and he pulls the party to a stop before they enter a alley that ends in a complete dead end. There's some crates, a dumpster, and some cars and motorcycles parked in this alley, but there's absolutely no exit. They are on a very narrow city street, and after Angus calls out and says, "Hey, Rico, this way," he stops, apologizes, and at that moment, several bums or vagrants from the street pull out some assault rifles, and that is where we left off. So let's pick up from there.
Okay, rifle up.
Gonna put my finger on the pen to the flashbang.
Okay.
Angus, that is your agent.
I will hold and answer the agent.
On the other side of the line is a familiar voice. Somebody you knew from your past. Somebody who had been through the same thing you had.
No one from my past do I want alive.
His name... Sorry, just looking through my notes here. Get the name right.
Gotcha.
His name is Julian Adder, also known as Streamline. He's a solo that worked with you.
Coworker?
Yeah. Probably
Oh,
one you
really?
left behind.
You
heard he'd been
At least
working...
he's not the one who killed my girlfriend.
No.
What is his name again?
Julian Adder, or Streamline is his street name, but you know him as Julian. You heard he was taking contracts exclusively with WorldSat, which is different than NewSat.
Yeah.
Though one might guess it's a subsidiary.
Yeah.
He's on the other side of the line. And he says, "Angus, how are you?"
Julian, I've had better days.
He says, in quite a pickle."
Well, I've had better opportunities to have better days. What brings you to the area?
"Oh, just work. Always work. You know how it is."
Yeah. Yeah.
"Let me help you out."
That should be fun.
"I can make an offer for 100,000 eddies if you just walk away. How's that sound?"
100,000 eddies for what?
Just walk
Just to
away.
walk away?
Just take you and your little group that you've got there. Walk away.
Okay.
He says, "You don't believe me. You can find a briefcase right behind the dumpster in that alley.
Wraith.
Yeah.
No. Nope. Moxie. Bring me the check behind that dumpster over there and bring me the briefcase that's behind there. Go behind the dumpster and see if there's a briefcase.
I feel like you're not trusting me here.
Please would be nice.
He says, I share that sentiment. But all right, I understand. It's business.
I guess she'll slowly walk into the alleyway.
Okay. Rico watches you. He has his gun. He has a Armalite 44 in his hand, but he doesn't seem to be pointing at you. But he just watches you as you pass by.
I have to go past him to
Yes, you do.
to get the briefcase.
Yes, it's in the alley, the dead end alley,
Okay.
which is where he's standing.
Right. As she walks by him, she just kind of mutters, "Typical," under her breath. Loud enough for him to hear, but no one else.
He says, sorry.
If you were really sorry, you'd help.
Can't.
Yeah, so then she'll walk behind the dumpster. Is there a briefcase?
You walk into the alley, and behind the dumpster, there is a briefcase, yeah.
She trusts no one. It's not attached to anything.
If you'd like to make
Is
a
it
perception
standing-
check to
Yeah, I
look it
do.
over.
I want to know if this.
A
I guess
visual
I'm
inspection?
looking to know if it's like trapped or anything. Like if she picks it up, is something bad going to happen to her?
So
Sure.
there's a reason why I didn't do it.
I know. You just sent somebody to their death. Ruthless background. All right, continuing.
I would certainly. It's a perception.
Perception plus intelligence, correct?
Yeah, you're because I assume you don't have any sort of explosive skill or something like that.
I think I
fairly
do.
Certain I don't. I'm start looking at sheets where things are.
Or maybe I'd
Demolitions.
let you do a basic tech
Demolitions.
Do
to.
not have.
If you have
demolitions.
education, you can use the defaulting education.
I'm good. I'm good with perception. That's cool.
Perception. Okay.
It was the regular perception, right? Wasn't there two?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
regular
human
one.
perception and perception. This
And
is
I'm just
just
using
perception.
perception.
Yeah.
Cool. I rolled a 10,
10 is a reroll.
so because I add that to the number, a 1, perfect. But that's 21 total.
21.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you do a visual inspection around the briefcase. Obviously, you have not touched it at all. You're just kind of looking around. You don't see any wires or any, there's no timer on it. Nothing like that. It's just a plain faux leather black briefcase.
Okay.
Locked.
Is
Shut.
it-
You don't know if it's locked.
Is it standing on its side or flat?
It's flat.
Okay. She's gonna pick it up from the sides with where it would open away from her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to walk with it. You haven't stopped me, that's good. She's gonna pick it up and walk with it.
Roll a death check.
Towards Rico.
As you
and
pick
she's
it up,
going-
you need to make a reflexes, dexterity plus evasion check for me, please.
Sorry, Moxie.
Well, while this is happening, I want to tell Rico this is probably going to damage our friendship.
Gonna damage a lot more than that. He doesn't say that.
Better had Rico go get it.
Evasion. 13.
13. Yeah. So as you pick it up, you hear a click, and underneath the thing is a claymore mine, and you don't have enough time to pull back
Holy
in
God.
time. It goes
You motherfucker.
boom, and you'll take some damage here.
We should
To Angus, by the way, not to the DM.
6 to 1, half dozen the other.
If it makes
Yeah,
you feel better,
yeah,
I now
good
wish I would have
story.
sent Wraith.
I'm
If
good
it
with
makes you feel
it.
better, I wish I would have sent Wraith. Actually, what I really wish is that I would have sent Rico to it.
Right?
That's
You
what I
know,
probably
I don't
should have
feel
done.
bad for
You,
getting
you know
him
what? You
caught.
should have tested that, because if he wasn't going to touch it, then it was clearly booby trapped.
So what's your
I doubt very much he knows it's booby trapped.
What's your SP?
11.
11,
50.
50.
50. Yeah.
You'll
So,
take
I'm
22 points of damage. That's after, and you'll also be crit.
Oh no.
That's not good at all.
I feel like
Moxie.
Moxie's out of the fight.
I feel like
The
Moxie's
20
out of the
wasn't
fight.
great. Okay, so because Jess is new, can you explain what beyond 20 points of damage this crit means?
Yeah, I'll tell. I'm gonna explain that in a second. The 22
So-
points of damage. Actually, it's 27 because of the 5 crit bonus damage. So you'll need to fill in the 27 points of damage on the boxes, which puts you pretty far in there, I think.
Oh yeah, it does.
Where does it put you?
It puts you in crit. It puts her like 3 boxes into critical.
3 boxes into critical.
I
So
think so because it's 9 in each.
20
right?
you said
Yeah,
27,
9,
right?
15.
27, yes.
Yes, 3 boxes into critical.
Okay. So that is going to be. You'll need to make a shock save.
Uh-huh.
So roll underneath your willpower.
I'm pretty sure Moxie lived a good life, guys. It's horrible. That's a natural 1.
Natural 1. That's good. That's good. On you want to roll under
Yeah.
for
For
saves.
stabilization. Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
That's awesome!
So you saves versus shock. And I'm gonna say it.
Almost the titular line.
So, but you also have a dismembered hand. Your hand. So you reach
Would you
forward.
get one?
This is the critical injury, so you can write that in critical injury. You reach forward to pick it up. You hear that click. You feel it in your gut. You know something bad's happened. You try to make a move, but just moments too late. Your hand is completely blown off of your body. So you do a spin and a twirl. Fortunately, the blast doesn't immediately kill you. You're able to get enough out of the way that you survive. But you immediately lose consciousness from shock, and you're laying down near the near the dumpster where the explosion went off. The car behind you gets completely destroyed by the shrapnel from the claymore. So I guess I'm going to switch to combat. I think it's initiative, guys.
I feel like that might be
I
true.
think so.
So this
Do you
campaign
think
might be
combat-
actually quite short.
I can't. I can't believe you went Claymore on session 1 there, buddy.
So
I'll
we
be
don't have to
honest.
worry about the fact that I'm going to miss next week.
Is that what you're saying? Just bring an end to everything now? It's alright, Moxie. The 2 people you're with have a really high level of empathy.
It's...
We
At
don't.
least she's unconscious.
You are unconscious. Unfortunately, that's not good for any of us right now. Because it's 5-2 now.
Oh, only someone had to set me down an alleyway.
I feel like Rico might have gotten hurt too, so it might just be 4-2.
Yeah.
So I need initiatives from everybody.
I have an 8.
What is it? It's reflex, right?
Yeah.
It's reflex plus initiative plus you can spend your solo combat points.
Can as an action, can I turn on my speedwear?
Yeah. No, not until your turn. Sorry. Yeah.
I mean, like, the fact that I was on the phone with a dude that wanted to kill me surrounded
you didn't
by...
say it then. You're saying it
I
now.
fucking know. God, if you weren't so good looking. Oh, so just die roll plus plus reflex. Is a 14. My guess is they're all going to get 20s, and we're going to get smoked before we even get on.
Not looking good for our heroes.
Yeah, no, I don't know why you wanted to kill us off in the first session, but
Hey, it's not me this time that's causing the problem.
no, it's Moxie.
So what did it? What Angus? What was your initiative?
He warned you.
14.
Angus. Okay.
Just lost the die.
Wraith. What is you?
Mine was an 8.
All right. So
Wraith,
Angus,
you are not
you're up
helpful.
first.
No.
Oh. So she's blown apart in a dead end alley.
Yeah,
We're
she could be.
surrounded in all exits.
She could be dead. Yep. You are sort of surrounded. Yeah.
Not sort of. Like, anywhere I move is going to put me directly in line with a bunch of bad people with guns.
Mm-hmm.
So... I need to get some cover and concealment. Hard cover is better than no cover.
Okay, so
Concealment is
Rico's in
better.
front of you in the alley between you and Moxie.
They're blue.
There's that dumpster.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do. Rico's probably gonna have. I hate to kill him because I'm pretty sure he's doing this against his will.
Yeah. And that's less rent.
But I also feel like he's gonna fight me because they've got someone that's important to him, and so pretty sure he's gonna have to die today.
What are you doing?
We got to start thawing out some numbers. So I'm going to move towards Rico.
Okay. You can move up to your move.
Right.
Moxie, I didn't get your initiative.
13.
She's unconscious?
Yeah.
She's not conscious, no.
So she's moving very slowly.
She can regain conscious at critical still.
Oh, okay. That's right. So my move is a
believe.
6. Is that a dumpster that's right next to me?
Mm-hmm.
In between me and the motorcycle there?
No, this is a table with a little hooded cover to cover from the rain.
Oh.
Guess we should switch to some more exciting music, yeah?
Yeah, probably. This is real gentle.
I don't know. That one
Real
had like
gentle.
a nice ambulance that gave me hope.
I'm dying. I apologize.
Here we go.
Yeah. We're in it now. So can I ask you a question, Chris, on this? If I wanted to go up and muzzle strike someone and contact shot someone,
You could muzzle strike them on this turn, and then what weapon are you using to
assault rifle?
Assault
It
rifle
goes like this,
No.
and then you go wham at the same time.
No, so you could strike them and then shoot them with your pistol, but you can't do it with your assault rifle.
Why is that? I guess. I mean, so
Just
if
to
I,
get resituated back to your gun. It's because your rate of fire for the assault rifle is 1, and your rate of fire for the assault rifle is 2. It's all about action economy, so you gotta...
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go up close. I need to get out of the fire here. So can I move and shoot at the same time, though?
Yes,
Can I move
absolutely.
and then
Yeah,
shoot?
yep.
I'm gonna move to the motorcycle there and try to get in between those two motorcycles. I don't know how much actual space is there, if that's
What's your move?
possible. 6. It's hard for me to see from my angle.
That's about as far as you could get.
Okay. From there, that's better than where I was, I suppose.
Did you want to hit Rico on your way past, or...
No, I think I'm just going to try to shoot him in the head right now.
Okay, that's a -8 to your difficulty.
Oh, no, I have to... Oh, never mind. I have to activate my thing as a turn, right? That's not a free action?
Correct.
That sucks.
You're already first in initiative, so I'm not sure how important it is.
Is it just +3 to initiative?
What is what?
The
Is it?
speedwear? The sand Vincent.
I don't know what it does. You should know this.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, so I'll just shoot him. That's fine.
Okay.
Not in the head, I guess. Just straight shoot him.
Straight shoot him. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Make the roll. With what? Your assault rifle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reflex, plus shoulder arms. That is a total of 14 starting.
Yeah, it's only
19.
+3 to initiative rolls. First
Yeah.
send Deviston.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah.
I'm saying
No,
that right.
I got it. I looked at the note here. I got it. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
It's okay. So what did you get total?
No. 19 total.
19, and you're using burst fire.
Yeah, the 3-round burst.
So that's a -1. So that's 18. That's
Yeah.
1 bullet strikes him with a 3.
Okay. And that's just the damage rolls. Oh, only 1/6. So that's 10, 16, 20, 21.
21.
21.
Jesus.
Only 1/6 though.
All right. So you charge past him, jumping to the side, whirl, juking around him, and then whirl around, pulling out your assault rifle, and right in the back, pop, pop, pop. 3 bullets spray forward, hitting him in the back. One completely bursts through his armor. The other 2 catch by the jacket, but explodes out his front, sending like bones and blood just spraying forward. He cries out in agony, whirling around in a circle and falling down to the ground. Boom!
Time to stack some bodies, boys. And girl who's unconscious.
All right, so
That's my bad. I'm not gonna lie. That's my bad.
Okay. So moving on to it's Moxie's turn. Moxie, make me another stun save.
Nothing
Wait,
bad
no,
can
wait.
happen.
You're not.
She said she rolled a 1. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know why she's
I'm
unconscious.
sorry. You're not unconscious. You're awake.
Yeah,
Cool.
she rolled a 1.
Cool. Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Keep in
I'm
mind
now
that
in
you
front
do
of
have
you.
a -2 to reflexes, dexterity, intelligence, and move currently.
Yep.
Okay. What would you like to do? Oh, you will need to make the shock save, though.
Go low.
Wait, I have... Am I not only in the -2 to move and will?
No, so they stack as they go up.
I know.
No. Critical?
Yeah.
You have -2 reflexes, dex, int, and 2 move. Unless I've...
Not on my sheet, I don't.
I
Under
think we have
critical, it
different
only
charts.
says
No.
move and will.
Sorry, the -2 move and will stacks with the -2 reflexes, dex, and int.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for explaining.
Yep. And I'm sorry, you don't need to make a shock save. I printed off the sheet, but I did it with... Let's just throwing that away.
It's all good.
My bad. So anyway, you don't need to
I'm
make a
learning
shock
it,
save
right?
right now. Sorry, my bad. What would you like to
Alright.
do instead?
Scream, because I don't have a hand.
Valid move.
Okay. Am I
And
not
you're on the
behind-
ground, so it will take, unless you have some the martial artist move, it will take your action to get up, but you will be able to move after that.
Okay. I was behind the dumpster, correct?
I mean, sort of. You're to the side of it. You could scoot over to the side.
Is there anything that's got any sort of decent cover?
Yeah, the
Me.
dumpster certainly does.
Other than, like, okay, it didn't get, like, blown apart either.
No, the Claymore actually would have missed it.
Okay.
Because it was
Then-
they're directional, so it was pointed forward.
Okay. Cradling her arm to her chest with her missing hand.
I'll let it be the non-dominant, because I'm nice, but normally we would roll for that.
It's cool. It's only my first session. You can take my dominant hand.
I lost a leg on my first.
Okay.
It's true.
She's gonna cradle her
I'm
hand.
already missing an arm, so it's all right.
Yeah,
Oh, I have a
she'll.
grappling hook. I could climb out of here.
I will shoot you so fast.
Nah, I feel
Yeah,
bad.
she'll like she just
You're my
kind of wants to
responsibility.
crawl towards like the dumpster.
Okay, so you crawl to the dumpster.
Yeah.
Do you have first aid? Because you should really start working on stabilizing yourself.
There's nobody you really have aim on, but yeah, you could roll first aid if you'd like to try to temp fix your dismembered hand. Because right now you currently suffer from a death save penalty.
Okay.
Oh, you could not.
I
You could
don't
not
know.
treat this. I'm sorry. No, you do
She
not
could-
have the skill to treat this.
If you got all she got to do is tourniquet it. Tourniquet it.
Yeah, I was like, can I do anything to just stop?
Yeah, if she tourniquets it, then whatever the damage is the damage.
It says
but it'll
quick fix
stop her
is
from
not applicable, so no, she cannot.
Cool. All right. I'm just gonna take out my my pistol.
Okay.
And where is Rico from where I am?
Rico is probably looks like about 20 meters ahead of you at the mouth of the alley.
Is he leaving?
I'm not sure yet. This is all kind of like happened within seconds.
Okay. I used my action to get up, so I couldn't even like shoot him if I like wanted to, right?
You couldn't
Cool.
even shoot. Oh,
I'm just
I'm
gonna
sorry.
have my pistol out just in case.
I was
Okay,
doing
what?
Wraith, not Rico. Rico's probably like half of that distance away, but he is laying. No, he is. You did see him get shot through the chest and whirl and drop.
You know, just
Okay.
in case you want to shoot me.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah,
The only
when you
innocent
started
one.
mentioning shooting, I'm like, something's not adding up here.
It was like I was like, did I miss
My-
a
my-
move?
My mistake. I apologize. What would you like to do instead?
No, she's still gonna take out her pistol.
Okay. So
If Rico moves, though,
you're gonna so
shoot him in the leg.
okay. Well, you
yeah.
can't hold your action.
Yeah.
All you can do is get prone or get up
That's
to
cool.
a crouch. You let out that blood curdling wail at your
Yeah.
missing arm. You draw your pistol. You're gonna take another point of bleeding damage this round until it's she can tourniquet that. Sorry, I guess I should say that. For the
That's
bleeding.
what I was saying.
For the
She can
right.
tourniquet the bleeding.
Yeah,
Right.
bleeding.
Yeah. You could do that. With
But
a-
I assume
with-
that would take an action to do,
that would take an action to do, which you don't have.
and I
currently.
use my action for my movement, so I will
Correct.
do that next.
So
turn. I am
you
good with
take the
that.
1 point of damage and then make another shock save for me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
At a +1 or -1 or +1 to the die roll.
I rolled a 9.
So 10. So you go out. You pass out.
Okay.
But I'm behind cover, guys. So
That is
It's okay.
actually very good.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Desired
security
location.
goes.
Oh goodness. Hopefully their move is only a 2, guys. And unfortunately, Wraith, you might be
not in a great position.
This guy is going to prop himself up on this box and fire at you, Wraith.
Zigzag. Right, zigzag.
I haven't even realized there's a problem yet. How
No.
low in initiative I am.
Yeah. Huh? What?
Oh no.
He fires a 3-round burst, and luckily you're able to catch it in time, ducking out of the way before the bullets hit you. This guy's going to rush forward.
I feel like he's just endangering his buddy by shooting at me.
Yeah, that honestly, it's such bad tactics. It is real bad tactics.
These guys are not the best.
They're not best friends.
This guy's
No,
coming
they
at
work-
you. He's drawing a long sword from his belt.
I often carry long swords.
In your belt.
This is the street, man.
Yeah, I guess I should have brought the sledgehammer. Wouldn't have been conspicuous at all.
This guy's going to fire at you.
I should have stayed at home. I said that.
That
Yeah,
does
you
hit
did. I'll be honest with you. You should have stayed.
with 2 bullets.
We all should have, really. I don't know why we're doing this.
Ooh, almost another crit.
Stop taking
What's
so
your-
much joy in this.
What's your stopping power?
It is 11.
No, it's 10.
Oh yeah, 10. In the chest or the head?
Chest.
Oh, then 10.
So that would be 7 points of damage. Get through.
Good.
Ablate your armor by 1. Also, Moxie, you need to ablate your armor by 1 as well.
That drops me to moderate.
Okay.
Wow.
There's no saves in moderate, so you're fine, but you do take a -1 to reflexes and dex. This guy, he is going to run forward using his action to dash. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He's not going to use his action to dash. He's going to just shoot from this position here. At you, Angus.
I really want to roll to counter his roll.
All right. So as he's running,
It's a critical.
He goes, and his aim is just off from the movement of the gun as he's moving, and he doesn't hit you.
Heck yeah.
So-
I'm gonna sidestep one into cover and start drilling rounds into
Moving
him.
on to the next round of initiative, or next person up, which is you, Wraith. What would you like to do? God, you got lucky. I'm so mad. I mean,
Moxie, do
Go
you
ahead.
feel like you got lucky as well? You're muted, Moxie.
you're on mute.
I am gonna drop.
Moxie, you're muted.
Moxie, you're muted.
Is Moxie muted?
I am. I was. Yeah, no. I feel really lucky. Super lucky.
Good.
Thrilled.
Glad you feel lucky. Yeah, that's how I would describe it as well.
Wraith, what are you doing?
I am dropping the flashbang I already said I had readied.
Okay.
He did.
I,
And then running?
Okay.
And then
Where are you dropping it? Are you dropping it around the
straight
corner?
down. Right on between my legs.
That's gonna hit your friend.
And I'm gonna try to get to some semblance of cover.
Where?
That's
What is that? 6 feet in front of me? Misspeaking feet.
This?
Yeah.
That's a table right in front of you. It's a little table set up with an umbrella. Not an umbrella. What is that? What am I calling?
awning.
Awning?
Yeah, like an awning. That's what I'm trying to say. Jeez.
I am gonna dive under it.
Under the table?
You
After
very
I drop the
little about physics.
flashbang, yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I know. I just don't have a better option.
There is boxes over here, dude. On the other side of the alley.
Can I make it to those boxes?
What's your move?
Not great.
Still needs a number.
Yeah, I know. It's in. I've got 3 tabs open. My move is a 5.
Is a 5?
Yeah.
So you can move 5 meters, or 5 squares. It's within 4, so you could get there.
Okay, then I'm gonna drop the flashbang and then head over to those boxes.
Okay, so everybody looking there needs to make a resist torture and drugs, I believe.
Oh, thank goodness I have that.
DV15.
Where is resist torture and drugs? It's under body, isn't it?
Yeah, it is on the last column. I also have it.
Seriously,
Oh, no,
I can't
it's
find
not.
it,
It is just above stealth under body skills. Second from last.
though. There it is. Okay. Hey, okay. So rolled a 9 plus 8. So 17.
17. Okay, so you are successful. You're far enough away that you're able to look away before the flash blinds you. The boom doesn't quite burst your ears.
Yeah, right in the mouth of an alley.
Yeah.
Moxie,
Oddly enough,
did you roll against this flashbang?
No, she's asleep.
I'm unconscious.
Um,
I'm pretty sure it doesn't blind me, although I may wake up deaf.
right. You could roll it just in case.
Builds character.
I mean, you're already pretty deaf. I'm not going to worry about it. So anyway, this guy, he's able to turn and cover his ears just in time. This guy as well. And the one across the street, oddly enough, the 2 closest are able to resist it. And the one across the street, he takes it full on the face as the flash goes off. And he goes, he just blinks and looks dazed.
What about the one
'cause he's
posted up
gonna
on the
die.
box that shot at me?
This one, he can't see. Oh, yeah, he could see it. Hold up.
All of them could see it.
Yeah, you're right. He saves as well.
He dropped it in the one
Rats.
spot that everyone could see it.
Yeah, I rolled really well for 3 of these guys. So, moving on to the next round, it's Rico's turn. Oh,
Die, Rico, die.
Rico is able to put his hand down, start picking himself back up.
Oh.
Well, actually, no, he's not going to
curb
pick himself back up. He's kind of try to assess the situation here. Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on. He gets back up to his feet. And kind of lazily whirls his gun around to point at you, Angus.
He can get up and shoot me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and move. It's your turn, Angus.
Okie dokie.
Rico's right in front of you. He's moved to his feet right in front of you. Kind of got one elbow on the side of the motorcycle, looking really rough, bleeding profusely out of the gunshot wound. But he's got his pistol pointed at you. And he just says, "Stop it, give up."
He says, "Stop it, I give up?"
No, he says, "Stop, man, give up."
Stellar, I'm going to
Didn't know that was an
sidestep
option.
into the behind the motorcycle over there to my, I guess, my right.
Okay.
To take some good cover. Got a
Okay.
couple motorcycles between me and bad guys. And I'm going to get into the crouch position and rest a good T
Okay.
rifle on there. I am not real concerned about Rico at this particular moment, although I should double tap him as was suggested. Do I waste a No, I'm gonna 3-burst the bad boy over here.
The guy in the middle of the street.
Security guard in the middle of the street wearing the flak. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a 3 rounds into him.
All right. I'll give you a +1, which negates the penalty for using 3 round. So it's just die roll.
And 8 plus 14, so 22.
22.
22. It's the one skill.
That is all 3 rounds hit him.
I'm gonna smoke this foo. So I roll three rolls of damage, correct?
3 rolls of damage.
I'm on criticals. I've got 6, 6, 3, 3, 3.
Can you count
2
that,
sixes.
please?
I've got 2 6s.
Sure. That adds 5 bonus damage
Sweet.
and also
So
does a
that's-
critical. So you could roll on the critical chart, but I need to know the total first before you roll
Okay,
again.
I got you. 12, 18, 21 plus 5, 26.
All right. You don't need to worry about rolling on the critical table
Okay.
because
You want me to?
your 3
Want me to-
rounds tear through his collarbone and up through his neck, and he just gurgles and drops
I am-
down to the ground in his run, tumbling.
You don't
Into
need me
the
to roll
street.
the 2 other damages?
No, because I rolled a death save that took him immediately to mortal, so he's dead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, dropping bodies. Dropping
Better-
bodies.
Better you than me.
Remember,
really
you are now 9 rounds absent in your.
Yes, I've got a list right here.
Okay. So moving on, Moxie, if you'd like to roll a stun save, you may get up.
7.
7?
Yeah.
What's your? I don't know what your.
my
save is.
my shock save is 7, but don't I have?
You have a
like,
+1, so you still
yeah.
are unconscious. Take 1 more point of damage, please. Moving on to the next security. Oh, that's me.
That's meh. They just saw dudes die.
They did. They're professionals.
Does that persuade them to leave? No? Okay.
Okay. These two are gonna conceal themselves with 3/4 cover and peek around and try to put you down, Agus.
Yeah, no, I don't blame them. That's who I would shoot for too. But I'm in cover too, correct?
Yes. So you'll get SP from the motorcycle. Unless I target, which I didn't for the first one. So 3 bullets come across the motorcycle body, clunking against its gas tank and spilling gasoline out.
That's less than good.
That is a critical success. So yes, I hit you with the second guy for all 3 bullets in the chest.
I have an SP of 11, right? So.
Plus the SP of the body. I have some.
My body is an 8, and my SP is 11.
So we'll say SP of 13 for the door.
The door?
I'm sorry, for the motorcycle.
So that got through all of that?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh. I don't know what he hit me at with. He hit me with 3 bullets, though?
Well, sort of. Hold on.
Oh, no.
So 19 goes through the gas tank of the motorcycle and hits you in the chest, but your jacket is able to catch the bullet with the first bullet. Second one, second one does the same thing. Third one I mean, hi. All right. Third one does the same thing. Your all three bullets penetrate through the motorcycle, hitting you in the chest, but the bullet has been slowed enough that your armor is easily able to catch it. However, that tank is completely burst open. Doesn't look like there's much cover behind that anymore.
Time to move behind the motor.
Okay, so now it is the other security. Oh no, he missed. I'm sorry. So going on to Wraith.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Kill what's his name?
Yeah, I am going to... It's going to take a full round to draw my weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going
Full
to
action?
draw
No,
my
no, no,
weapon.
no. What's to draw? No, you could just draw.
Okay, I'm going to shoot my only friend in the world.
Okay. Please.
I'm rolling.
With a pistol?
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 14.
That hits.
Oh, nice.
Damage him. It doesn't. It's not going to take much.
Right? Oh no, that one went off the table. Wow, that's crazy. I got 19.
19 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right. So Rico is trying to hunt down Angus, and it looks like he's got a clear line right at his dome. And as he is ready to pull that trigger, your shot rings out. Boom! Nailing him square in the center of the back and bursting out through his sternum.
Oh goodness.
He just stares
Ice now.
at Angus for a minute, drops to his knees, and face plants. Dead. Everybody have a word of silence for Rico, please.
No, we're done.
I rolled him
Yeah.
as my only friend.
At any point, he could have told us what was going on.
Yep.
Okay, moving on to Rico's turn. Oh. So, Angus, go.
Alrighty. So the two down there at the end of the alley behind corners are in 3/4 cover. Meaning that gives them additional SP or
Through your agent, you
additional
hear
difficulty.
Julian Streamline say, Angus, come on. Just put the gun down. You're
don't
backed
want
into a corner. Just give up the apartment, walk away. Huh?
There are legitimate ways you could go through this, which I don't even own the apartment.
He says,
I just run it.
yeah, you run it. Your family runs it.
Yeah. Why didn't you just call them and ask for it? They would have probably sold it to you. They don't care.
We don't want to pay a dime for it. And we're going to get it.
Yeah, I'm assuming that you have enough resources to do that. Why do the Claymore trick?
We're hired to do a job. You know how it is.
Yeah, but you're bad at it.
Oh? I'm not the one stuck in a corner.
Yeah, you've already lost guys. You've already lost your one pawn and your one of your security guards, which isn't much, but you
yeah,
could have just
exactly.
said, I'll take it. You should have just said, we're going to come swarm the building, move out, and we probably would have just done it. This is why they don't probably pay you as much, because you're not worth as much.
He
Poor
says,
decisions you're making.
keep talking shit, Angus. We'll see how this plays out in a few seconds.
Rap into one of his dudes.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, I don't like him, by the way.
You guys aren't besties.
All right.
No.
So,
Good
in
job.
order to actually hit him, you're going to have to make a targeted shot, so -8. Go ahead, roll.
-8?
Yep. Unless you'd like to try to shoot through the brick wall.
Well, I mean, I kind of like to shoot the brick wall.
Okay. Then not
no.
-8.
No, I'll do targeted. I feel like the brick wall is probably high enough SP that I'm not going to get through. So yeah, so I will target shot him, and I will, yeah, we'll just see where that goes. 9.
9 total?
No, 9 on the die roll.
Okay, so what's the total? -8.
15 total.
15?
Do I still get a +1 for sitting steady?
Yeah, but it's the -1 for auto fire, so it evens out.
Right, so it evens out. Perfect.
And what'd you get total?
15.
Oh, this. Just barely. Bullets whiz past his head.
That's like the best I can do outside of critical, so... Can I also like move more behind the engine block now of the motorcycle instead of up here? I'm just going to be moving towards the behind the engine block.
You can. It will only block you from one of them. The other one's...
Okay.
Yep. One of them's going to be able to... Or this one's going to be blocked, or this one. So, either way you want to go. Which one would you like to...
I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay. Go ahead with Moxie. If you'd like to make a stun save, you can get up.
I make it.
Okay. So you slowly come to consciousness again. Your gun is laying somewhere around you.
Yeah.
There's still a receding buzz ringing in your ears. And you're still bleeding. And you can feel your vision fade in and out from the blood loss.
Is there anything I can use to tourniquet?
Yeah, we could try it. I'll give you a -4.
You need a stick and cloth. That's all you need.
A -4 to first aid, right?
Yeah, first aid plus
Tech.
7.
Would you like to spend luck?
Nope.
No?
I only have 2 points left. I'm pretty sure a 9 is not going to do it.
Okay.
That's true.
7
So
total
no.
is what you got? Okay, yeah.
7 total is what I got, yeah.
You're working on it, but the blood loss is just getting to you. You can't quite make the tourniquet tight enough. Take another point of damage. Unless you'd like to move, it's the end of your turn.
A move from away from my cover? No, I'm good. I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
Dive out of cover.
Okay.
Just end this.
So, go ahead and roll your... Or, I'm sorry, not roll yours. Yeah, roll your stun save again for the extra point of damage, because for not being stabilized yet.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, don't worry about it. You'll just roll at the top of the round next round.
Yes, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, security. Yeah, I'm going to have... This guy puts away his assault rifle, and he throws a grenade right here.
That seems less good.
The grenade bursts, dispersing a cloud of smoke. Roll your resist horse or drugs. Everybody in this vicinity, not you, Moxie. Only Wraith and Angus are caught by the blast.
15.
15. All right. You can feel the tear gas pierce your lungs and start getting tight, but you're able to fight it off. What about you,
I got
Wraith?
14.
14. 14. So you'll feel the same thing take hold of you, and your eyes are getting so blurry you can barely see. You start choking. You'll start taking it's -2 to everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is...
I should have brought my tear gas grenades.
Am I
I don't
still on
know.
the fucking phone with him?
Yeah, I assume so, unless you hung up.
No.
Mhm.
Really
All
want to.
right. This guy he's kind of waiting to see you pop out and holds his action. Moving on to the next round.
Wraith.
Yeah, Wraith, go.
So, is there a chance that I can charismatic leadership this? I would like to go, hey, did I hear giving up was an option? Like, hold my gun out and drop it. And, like, come out of cover. And I want to draw all their attention towards me so that he gets a free shot.
There's 3 of them there, bud.
I'm aware. I'm trying to draw them to me.
All right.
Tactically, I would say
probably-
it's not a great move.
Trying to help.
I appreciate you. I don't want you to die.
You
though.
can try your charismatic leadership, but I'm gonna say it's gonna be pretty damn hard at this
You're
point.
impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of what I
You were
need to do
given
on
the
next-
option to give up.
I will, don't worry, I got the next round.
I got a 9.
9?
Yeah.
That's your total?
Yeah, that's pretty good for charismatic leadership of 4.
Yeah, but not good enough. You put out your gun, they just see you as a target. And this guy makes
They
a
can't
shot
hold.
at you.
I thought they couldn't hold actions.
If you did no move during your turn, you can hold an action.
Yeah.
Oh,
And all he did was hold action.
okay.
Okay. It misses.
Good.
I don't know how, but he does. All the smoke. Bullets fire
Yeah,
through
that
the
still
smoke.
means he was looking at me, which is kind of what I wanted.
Angus, go.
This is really just not going to go well, and I got to get Moxie into some critical care here. Streamline, you can have the building. I don't give a shit about it. This could have been handled with a phone call. You can have the building. Call your guys off and give me 2 days, and I'll get the building empty for you.
Okay, roll persuasion.
Not human perception. 19.
19. All right. On the other end of the line, there's silence. All right,
hold steady.
Angus. All right. Can see the security guards. They look like they're ready and waiting for a second. And they put down their rifle a little bit. Retract back. He says, your family said no. Click.
I'm gonna wait till I get clear, till the security's clear, and I'm gonna move out of the cloud towards Moxie, keeping barreled down the alleyway
Okay.
to Moxie, and I'm gonna attempt to stop her bleeding and stabilize her.
Okay.
I'm gonna back that direction also, but keeping an eye out the alley
Okay.
and pick up my gun.
All right, you pick up
Thank
your
you.
gun. The security guards at the mouth of the alleyway, they put down their rifles, kind of retract back. Or they had already put down the rifles, but they retract back. You
Okay.
don't see them anymore. Go ahead and make your treat injury.
I rolled. Is it first aid or?
Yep, first aid.
I'm sorry, Moxie. I'm an idiot for tech. I have a 3 in tech,
So-
just so you know.
I have 4, so it's
Okay, it's
cool.
a 15 to try to stabilize her.
I-
which I'm pretty
I would
sure
be
needs
the
to
best at this.
Well, then do it. You could help me.
I think I needed to make a shock save before you got to me, to be honest.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
he would.
Yep.
And it is a 17, yes.
Can I assist?
Sure. I'll give the
Oh,
with the
she's
two of
unconscious again.
with the two of you helping though, you're able to stabilize her, and just
Okay.
as she passes out.
Perfect.
Because I have
Okay.
attack of 6, so.
Okay. Wraith, keep working on her. I'm gonna roll down the alley. I'm gonna check Rico.
Rico's dead.
Yeah.
He's in.
What else has he got? What else has he got on him? Is what I'm saying.
Okay, so
You
you
have
go
a
through
phone.
his stuff. Yeah, he
Does he
has
have
he has an agent. He also has a jammer.
Pocket, and I'll take the jammer and turn it off.
He was the problem.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Take the jammer, turn it off, but pocket the jammer. He's got a gun on him. Any additional ammunition?
Yeah, he has 2 spare clips for his Armalite.
And it's a pistol.
So yeah, it's a 44.
That's the heavy, right?
Yep, very heavy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that's the same one I got. So I grab both of them and stick them in the pocket. I'm gonna move down. Did they drag their buddy off or no?
Yeah, it looks like they are. Yeah, some of them have pulled him onto a cart or pulled him up over his shoulder. One of them.
And I'm at the corner of the thing. They're moving back out and away still.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously one is covering, and the other one
Okay.
is hauling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they didn't leave their buddy there with all of his gear and everything.
No.
Is what you're saying? Okay.
Right.
Why would
Oh
they?
well, his assault rifle is laying there. They didn't pick it up.
I don't. Well, I'll get that once they're cleared out of there.
Okay.
Is it the same as mine?
No. It looks pretty low rent.
Can
actually.
you turn Nightbot off for our people?
Not right now.
Okay.
We have to do it after the stream.
Oh. Okay.
Because of the way we're set up.
Oh.
Night mod?
Sorry.
Oh.
Um.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'll fix that setting. I'm really sorry about that, guys.
It's being mean to people.
It's being so mean.
What's it doing?
Sorry.
Is it telling people to shut up?
It
Yeah,
won't allow clips or emojis or
I'm
raids.
sorry. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I really new at this. I'm sorry I set up Nightbot wrong.
Yeah.
We'll have
Sorry,
it fixed
Peggy.
for the next
We'll have
session.
to fix this week.
By default, it's a giant jerk, so...
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So once they get clear, I will grab it. There is it the same style assault rifle that I got, or is it?
No,
go through it.
it's low rent. It's a piece of shit.
No, I'll just take the ammo though. I'll take
Okay.
the clips and I'll take the ammo out of it. I'm assuming it's 5.56.
Yeah.
And so then I'm like, all right, I'll go
Alright,
back.
So you
sling
get
up.
2 25 round clips of 5.56.
Sweet.
Make a note of that, please.
I am right now.
Do you leave the gun, or do you take that too?
No, I leave one. I'll just take one clip, making that I have 95 total extra rounds. And I hand that, and I'll take that, leave that there, and I'll sling that over there. And I'll grab Moxie.
Okay.
Oh,
And-
grab the other rifle.
And someone will pick up her gun,
I've got
right?
the other rifle right now. Yeah, and
Oh,
your
okay.
gun. I'll grab your stuff. Don't worry.
I leave everything of hers.
It's called a Chadron Arms Jungle Reaper.
Thanks,
That's the
Rick.
name of the assault rifle.
I'm
I'll
helping.
stick it.
I'll give you the
in-
stats to that later.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. We're gonna grab Moxie. Actually, Wraith, I just hand that over to you and say, Can you use this?
Oh, I'm sure I can.
Wraith, listen to me. I'm not interested in any of your bullshit right now.
Are you asking if I've ever fired a rifle, or if
Yes.
I can fire a rifle?
Are you capable of hitting something with this rifle accurately and reliably?
I'd assume I've never fired one.
Okay, well, just go ahead and keep that there. Use the gun that you're good with. Thank you. I will pick up Moxie over the shoulder.
Okay. Moxie,
Double
at this
time
point, you kind of come to.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna start moving back to the Shady Acres.
Okay.
Yeah, how are the Andersons doing?
Want to go? Can we all just change and
Guys-
just start role playing Anderson family members?
I think it'd be Marcus.
You guys make your way through the alleyways the same way Rico took you. Reflecting on all that's happened, you've lost your hand. You've lost a lot of shit.
She's in it, like, she's barely aware of what's going on at this point.
When you get,
what I'm reflecting on is the fact that
when
my
you
family
get close
said no
to
and didn't tell
the
me.
when you get close to your old neighborhood, there's like a cloud of heavy dust. Tastes like concrete and dirt.
Juice. Stop right now. Go back to Rex's.
You see an empty hole where Shady Acres once was.
Yeah. We're turning around and moving double time out.
Wait. My bag? Is it gone?
It's in there.
Yeah.
So remember how you didn't have anything?
Yeah!
I think that's where we'll close for the night.
Yeah. That's a good intro, because now we're totally dependent upon the three of us.
I still have my
Cool.
kicks.
Cool.
Good
I
job,
have
guys.
everything-
I'm sorry
I
that
have
it was
every-
rough, but I wanted it to be a little terrifying.
Well,
No, I
Moxie,
enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to do everything I can to help you there, Moxie. I promise.
It's cool.
I will attempt to
Everything's
help you.
going.
Oh, we're still in combat screen, by the way, on the stream.
Oh, okay. Switch back to role playing. There we go. Okay, guys. That was a really awesome session. Like I said, Wraith will not be with us next week, so I'll probably just be running him as an NPC, and we'll have a guest star, which is really exciting. And yeah, we'll pick up and see what happens to our heroes next week. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Please go to our YouTube and Facebooks, leave a like, comment, whatever you can, just to help us out in this early stage. It'd be really awesome.
Thank you all for showing up. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you
been
so much for
awesome.
your support, guys. It means a lot.
Yeah.
And take care.